Munson with Munson Music. I'm going to talk about how you can play a song called Here Without You by Three Doors Down. And we're going to end up capoing this on first fret to kind of match the recording. We'll walk through a couple things in root position. And we're going to start on an A minor chord. When we play A minor, first finger goes to the B string on the first fret, second finger on the D string second fret, and third finger on the G string second fret. And if you strum all those together, that sounds an A minor chord, and it sounds really, really sad. Now, while you're on A minors in general, it can be kind of cool to lift off the first finger and kind of make that an A suspended second. Or you could even add in the pinky on the B string third fret for an A sus and kind of say some things around the A minor chord. Or you could lift off the third finger for an A minor 7 and kind of jazz it up a little bit. Or you could add in the pinky on the high E third and kind of make an A minor 7 that way. Now there's this cool lick around that A minor that's kind of working off some things called arpeggios or broken chords, where you may want to take the A minor and we start by kind of going in A, D, G, B, G, D, and then lift off the first finger for the A sus2 for a B, G, D, and then a B, G, and then we go back to the open B as kind of a hammer on into first fret, and then go back to the G and the D string. So you got kind of an O, 2, 2, 1, 2, 2, O, 2, 2, O, 2, O, hammer on 2, 2. It's kind of that main lick around the A minor. So we want to kind of play around with that. And then from the A minor, we'll be going to an F major chord. And normally you do this as a bar chord. First finger goes across the entire first fret. Second finger on the G second fret, third finger on the A string third fret, and the pinky on the D string third fret. And if you strum all those together, that sounds an F major chord and it sounds really happy. Now a good substitute for that though, if you're just starting out, is something called F major 7, where you can do first finger on the B string first fret, second finger on the G second fret, and third finger on the D string third fret. And if you strum the D string to the high E string, that sounds an F major 7. So you have to think about using that for the F. And then from the F we go to a G major chord. Oh, but on the F you'll hear this cool little arpeggio that works off the bar chord, where you could do low E, and then A, and then D, G, and then go back to the D string. So kind of a 1, 3, 3, 2, 3. It's kind of that arpeggio. So kind of E, A, D, G, D. And then from there, then we go to a G major chord. When we play G major, first finger goes to the A on the second fret, second finger on the low E string third fret, and third finger on the high E string third fret. And if you strum all those together, that sounds a G major chord and it sounds really happy. Now you may also want to think about putting the third finger on the B string third, pinky on the high E third, kind of working that for your G major chord. And the arpeggio there actually is kind of going low E string, and then D, G, B, and then back to the G, D. So low E, D, G, B, G, D, low E, D, G, B, G, D. So all together on that lick, you've got kind of the A minor idea, and then the F idea, and then the G idea. So we want to kind of play around with that, and that can be a cool way to kind of intro the tune. And then, now there's a couple of strumming options. However, if you just want to strum through the chords, or if you're just starting out and that lick's like crazy, on the A minor, you could kind of work kind of an 8 down count, kind of 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and then do kind of a 4 ID on the F and the G. So do A minor 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, F, G for that intro. And I'm kind of adding in a little bit of right muting, hand muting, just to make that a little bit sneaky. So I'm kind of laying the flat of my right hand down on top of the saddle. Or one of my favorite strum patterns for a 4/4 like this is down, down, up, up, down, up. So we took the A minor and tried that a lot. You have down, down, up, down, up, down, down, up, down, up, down, down, up, down, up. And the weird part there is the F and the G would kind of half. So you may want to do kind of a down, down, up on each of those chords. Or you can do a down, down, up on the F, and then kind of hit the, or down, down on the F, and hit the G for the up, up, down, and kind of split the strum pattern. That could be very hip too, kind of an F, down, G on the up, up, down, up. So on that intro, you'd have the A minor, F, da 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 da, E da, A minor, da 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 da, F, G. Or what I think really works really well through the tune is something called a 16th note strum pattern. And what I mean by that is if you're tapping your foot to the beat, right now we're kind of dividing that beat into 2 parts with our down, down, up, up, down, up. 1, 2, 1, 2, and that's called an 8th note. What a 16th note is where you divide that beat into 4 parts. 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. And one of my favorite 16th note strum patterns is a long down, 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 up, down, down, up, down, up. And what I mean by that is if you take the A minor and do a down for 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. That's what you'd be doing on the first beat. Then on the second beat, you do a down on 1, down on 3, up on 4. So going 1, 2, 3, 4, down, down, up, down, down, up, down, down, up. And then on the third beat, you're doing an up on 2, down on 3. So going 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, up, down, 1, up, down, 1, up, down. And then on the last beat, you're going down, up, right along with the 1, 2, 3, 4. So down, up, down, up, down, up, down, up, down, up, down, up. So all together, you got down. To work that through that intro progression is on the F and G. You could just do the long down, down, down of the strum pattern. We kind of have it. Or you could take the strum pattern and half it between it and have the F with a down, 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 and then you might want to hit the G on the up, up, down, down, up, down. So you have A minor, down, down, up, down, down, up, down, up, F, down, down, up, G, down, down, up, A minor, down, down, up, down, down, up, down, up, another 16th note strum pattern that you may want to play around with through the tune is a down, up, down, up, down, up, 16th note strum pattern. And what I mean by that is on the A minor, you do it down on 1 and up on 4. So you go 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, down, up, down, up, down, up, down, up. And then on the second beat, you'd be up on 2, down on 3. So we go 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, up, down, 1, up, down. Third beat, you do up on 2, up on 4. So you're going 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, up, 1, up, 1, up. And we kind of keep that down, up on the last beat. Kind of down, up, down, up, down, up, down, up. So all together, you know, down, up, down, up, down, 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 up, down, up, down, down, up, down, up, down, up, down. And if you kind of dig on that, when you get to the F and G, you can do the F with the down, up, and then hit the G for the down, up, down, up, down. So you have A minor, up, down, 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 F, G, down, down, A minor, down, G. Kind of dig on that. And then we'll kind of be mixing up that progression for our first verse, and then going into our chorus part. And our chorus starts on a C major chord. When we play C major, first finger goes to the B on the 1st fret, second finger on the D string, 2nd fret, third finger on the A string, 3rd fret. And if you strum the A string to the high E string, that sounds a C major chord and it sounds really happy. Now on the C in general, it can be kind of cool to lift the first finger and make that a C major 7. Or you could add in the pinky on the B string 3rd and make it a C major 9. Or another way to play C major 9. We'll be doing first finger on the D 2nd, second finger on the A 3rd, third finger on the B 3rd, pinky on the high E 3rd for a C major 9. And that may kind of help you go from the C to the G chord change. And if you wanted to, for the A minor, if you wanted to, you could kind of use an A7 sus, where you do first finger on the D 2nd, second finger on the G 2nd, third finger on the B 3rd, pinky on the high E 3rd for the A change. And that kind of frees you up to go to the F major as an F major 13th. If you kind of dig on this, if you're just starting out, this might make it easier. Where you do first finger on the G 2nd, second finger on the D 3rd, third finger stays on the B 3rd, pinky on the high E 3rd. And then you can kind of work it almost like a little drone idea. So you'd have kind of the C, da 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 da, G, da 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 da, A 7 sus, da 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 da, F, G. That kind of an idea. Now you could kind of do that chorus with either one of those strum patterns. The weird part is the F and the G kind of half a little bit. So on the C, you'd have kind of that down, down, up, down, up, G, down, up, down, up, A minor, down, up, down, up, F, down, up, G, down, up, C, down, up, G, down, up, A minor, down, up, down, up, G, down, and then we got kind of an A minor, almost like a verse return, A minor, G, A minor, part, if you wanted to kind of follow those notes, you could start third on the A string, third on the B, open E, third on the B, and then first fret on the high E, to open E, third on the B, the first fret on the B, and then third on the low E, open B, third on the high E, first on the high E, open E, third to first on the B, and then open A, and then first fret to third on the B string, first to third on the B string, but then you slide 3 to 5 on the B string, and then we kind of tag it with that kind of an F lick from the intro. And there's actually kind of a little G variation that helps in the verse too, actually. We'll kind of talk about that too. And then we'll be mixing those things up through the song. Now the weird thing is to play along with the recording though, instead of starting on an A minor chord, 3 goes down, starting on a B flat minor chord. So to play along with the recording, what you want to do is take a capo, and if you put the capo on first fret, then now your A minor is really a B flat minor chord, and your F is really a G flat major, and your G is really an A flat major, and the C major is really a D flat major. But to take it from the very beginning, you may want to kind of work just kind of those intro lick ideas, kind of that A minor idea, and then the F idea to kind of kick off the tune. That'd be a really, really cool way to kind of work it. So that'd be definitely something to practice there. Or you could work the down idea, kind of the A minor, F, G, or you could do the down, down, up, down, up, A minor, F, G, A minor, F, G, or you could use the 16th pattern, A minor, F, G, A minor, or you could have that pattern between F and G, from there, then we go into our verse part. And our verse, actually, there's this cool little lick where you kind of kick it off with the A minor idea from the intro. But then we go to the G major, and you may want to kind of do low E string, D, G, B, and then G, D, and then go to first fret on the B string for kind of a B, G, D idea. And then first fret on the B, open G, and then you can kind of take that first fret on the B string and slide into third fret. So it's kind of a 3, 0, 0, 0, 0, 1, 0, 0, 1, 3 slide. And then we go back to our A minor for kind of that A minor idea from the intro. And then we go to our F idea from the intro and our G idea from the intro. So we're going to kind of play around with that too. A minor, G, A minor, or you could use the down, down, up, and have it, or actually even the down is kind of the A minor, G, A minor, F, G through the verse. Or you can do the down, down, up, A minor, G, A minor, F, G. Or you can use the 16ths, A minor, first chorus, and you could kind of work that as kind of a lick idea too, kind of that 3, 3, 0, 3, 1, 0, 3, 1, 3, 0, 3, 1, 0, 3, 1, 0, 1, 3, 1, 3, 5 slide, F idea, G, or you could use the down idea, kind of C, G, or the down, down, up, down, A minor, our verse idea again. Now, one other thing I think about adding to the song though is bass notes. And a lot of times on that first down, up the down, down, up, down, I'm throwing a bass for the chord. So on the A minor, you have the A for the bass. On the G, you have low E for the bass. On the F bar, you have low E for the bass. On the F major 7 and the F major 13, you have B for the bass. And on the C, you have the A for the bass. So we could word the verse idea as kind of a bass idea. And on the F and the G, you may want to do kind of a bass down up on those chords to kind of have them. Or you could make it kind of a bass down G on the up, down. So you'd have A minor, G, A minor, F, G, A minor, G, A minor, F, G. Or if you're digging on the 16th, you could add basses to that pattern and make it a bass, down, down, up, down, down, up, or bass, bass, down, down, up, down, down, up, or bass, bass, down, down, up, bass, down, up. It'd be really cool variations. And if you're digging on the down, up, down, up, down, up, you could even make it kind of a bass, up, bass, up, down, on that idea. And that can especially be really cool on that F and G chord to do kind of a bass, up, and then hit the G with a bass, up, down, down. So we tried the verse with the 16th idea. We'd A minor, G, A minor, F, G, A minor, G, A minor, F, G. And then from there, then we go into kind of our second chorus. So if we tried that with the bass down, up, we'd have C, G, A minor, then A bass, F bass, down, up, G, C, G, A minor, F, G. Or if we tried that second chorus with the 16th idea, we'd have the C, with the bass down, up, we'd have A minor, then A bass, C then A bass, G, low E bass, F bass, down, up, A minor, C, G, F. Or if we tried that with our 16th idea, we'd have A minor, outro chorus, and then from there, then we'd be going into a solo part that's just like our chorus. We got kind of C, G, A minor, F, G, and randomly, if you wanted to play solo licks to that, we're kind of in the key of D flat major, even though we're kind of thinking C. And actually, normally what you would do is if you've got major chords, normally major chords happen in a key on the 1, the 4, and the 5. So if C was number 1, you'd have C, D, E, F would be number 4, and G would be number 5. And randomly, normally the two that are alphabetical are your 4 and 5, if you're looking at major chords, and the key is the other one. So we're kind of in the key of C major, but because we have the capo on the 1st fret, we're really in the key of D flat major. So you could kind of work this as kind of a pentatonic idea if you wanted to jam over it by taking the D flat note that's on the low E string on the 9th fret. And normally the way you line pentatonic scales actually is you put the pinky there, and then you kind of take the first finger back to what's really the 6th fret. So it's kind of a 6-9 on the low E string, and then 6-8 on the A string is kind of pattern 1. 6-8 on the D, 6-8 on the G, and and then 6 to 9 on the B, 6 to 9 on the B, on the high E. So it's kind of like pentatonic scale pattern 1, and we're kind of doing a D flat major. So we're really playing B flat and D flat and E flat and F, and then A flat and B flat. So you could kind of jam over using that scale, and you can play around with all kinds of things. Hammer on ideas, pull off ideas, bends, vibrato ideas, double stop licks, doing 2 notes together. So you know, kind of play around with that. Or you could use the major scale as an option too, kind of starting from the D flat on the low E9. And we have 9, 11, 13 on the E, 9, 11, 13 on the A, and then we have 10, 11, 13 on the D and the G string, and then we'd have 11 to 13 to 14 on the B string and the high E string. We kind of your do, re, mi, fa, sol, la, ti, do, re, mi, fa, sol, la, ti, do, re, mi, fa kind of an idea. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 1. So you can make up licks using that scale. You might want to kind of play a chord, for instance, and then make up a lick, and then play the next chord, and then the next chord, just to kind of experiment with that. I thought it might be a cool thing to kind of be able to say some things with it. Or playing around with pentatonic. Or if you know their licks, you can always throw that in too. So we kind of tried kind of even throwing in some of those licks with the strumming. Actually could be very cool through that last chorus too. Around these chords too, you know, feel free to take this lesson and run with it any way you want to. Or you could even kind of try and work those licks from the recording into the strumming. So it's kind of a cool thing to try to do. You can even alternate between them. We kind of end on a big A minor chord, very end. But that's the basics of how you can strum through Here Without You by 3 Doors Down. So good luck.